if the length of a certain rectangle is 2 greater, so not 2 times greater, just 2 greater than the width of the rectangle, what is the perimeter of our rectangle? So with a rectangle, opposite sides are equal to each other. So we have our length here and here, and our width here and here. And then they tell us that the length is 2 greater than the width. So what is the perimeter of our rectangle? So we are looking for 4W plus 4, which really just means what is W? The length of each diagonal of the rectangle is 10. So we know W squared plus W plus 2 squared is equal to 10 squared. So that is 100. So the Pythagorean theorem, W squared plus W plus 2 squared is equal to 100. This gives us W squared plus W squared plus 4W plus 4 is equal to 100. And then we get 2W squared plus 4W is equal to 96. So we can subtract this 96 from each side. Factor out a 2 on our left side, so we get 2 times W squared plus 2W minus 48 is equal to 0. So how can this guy be factored here? So we need a number that multiplies to two numbers that multiply to negative 48 and sum to 2. So 6 times 8 is 48. So positive 8 and negative 6 should work. So W plus 8 times W minus 6. This is all equal to 0. So W can be equal to negative 8 or 6. But this is geometry. It is a real world situation. We cannot have negative lengths or negative distances. So W is just equal to 6. And so our perimeter is equal to 4 times 6, 24 plus 4, which is 28. So this guy is all sufficient. Remember, we didn't even need to find that because we just rephrased our question as, what is W? Statement 2. The area of the rectangular region is 48. So now we know W times W plus 2, length times width, is equal to 48. Which means W squared plus 2W is equal to 48. And now we have W squared plus 2W minus 48. is equal to 0. And we don't need to go any further because this is the same quadratic that we got over here. So it's going to give us our same roots. W is equal to 6. So both statements in this case are sufficient. D.